this is what I use. Okay. Hey guys, as many of you know, I've been natural for about, I don't know, I can't even remember now, since 2012. It's hard for me to do the math sometimes. Stacy-Ann here. So many people have been asking me what I use in my hair. They see my children's hair, and I guess they see my curls, and I guess curious minds want to know, which is a great question because it's been a long labor of love to figure this curl situation out. We had a curly hairstyle of the week, my daughter and we dissect different styles that we like to try on our hair. And it was the idea behind it was to empower her to love her curls. And the same goes for my son as well. So I'll include some links so that you could check that out too, in case if you are trying to find nice, healthy routines for your little one's hair. Once you have a hair care routine, it is not set in stone. It does change over the years. Sometimes our texture changes, especially when it comes to babies and toddlers into big kid stage. Your curl pattern may change just a little bit. This is what it looks like on a daily basis. This is how I wear my curls to work. I'm a meteorologist in New York City, and for years I wore wigs. I straightened my hair. I did it all. But it was during the pandemic when I decided I am going to just wear my hair the way it goes out of my scalp. Without further ado, I wanted to share some of my hair care products, what I'm using right now. When it comes to shampooing and conditioning my hair, it's usually a 2-hour long process from beginning to end. Given the right products, that's key, given the right products, because the whole detangling thing kind of slows it down if you don't have the right conditioner. But that alone takes maybe about half an hour to 45 minutes. Styling process usually takes about half an hour or so. And then the rest of the time I spend under the dryer. I don't spend much time anymore under the dryer because I felt like it was like kind of over drying my hair. Well, I start with a clarifying shampoo, but I don't use this every single week. I may alternate it. Basically every time I feel like I need a little bit more clarification, I'll use this. So this could be once every other week. It could be once a month. So it all depends on how my hair feels. I feel like it kind of like talks to me. I don't know. It talks to me in a way. It says, you know what, Stacy-Ann, I need something clarifying. So this is the AG Balance. It's apple cider vinegar sulfate-free shampoo. It's really, really good. And the ingredients are great because I have very sensitive scalp and I have a lot of allergies when it comes to certain cosmetic products. So I have to be very careful. So this is good if you have sensitive skin especially. But it is clarifying, so it does strip the hair. So just be mindful of that. Sometimes I will alternate and I'll use my Curl Awakening. Then I usually follow up with a moisturizing or hydrating shampoo, which is this. I like the Innersense line. It's a hydrating cream hair bath. It is great for, I think, all curly textures because, again, these are products I use on both my hair and my children's hair. So it's for thirsty hair, as it says here. It's hydrating cream. It's like sort of like a milky substance. It goes on great. It glides through the hair. You feel the hydration when you put it on your scalp and throughout your hair. This product, as you can see, is like pretty much empty. This is the hydrating cream conditioner. So I usually follow up with that. And then I also mix sometimes with the boost. So what I usually use on a weekly basis, especially in the winter months, for the most part, the cold months, winter, early spring, fall, is a deep conditioning conditioner because my hair during the winter months gets so dry, and that's usually the time of year where I shed. Like late spring, summer, early fall, I find that my hair flourishes. It just really gets it gets fuller, it gets longer, it gets thicker. And I think it's because of the vitamin D that I'm getting. I'm spending more time outside. So I think with that, my hair kind of flourishes. But during the winter months when it's cold outside and I lose that natural vitamin D, I mean, I take my supplements, but still the body knows. The body knows. Um, that's when I notice that my hair tends to dry out. Also, because it's cold, there's a lot less moisture in the air, so a lot less humidity. So, because of that, I use it's called adwoa. Instantly makes my hair feel soft, instantly glides through, softens my hair, allows for an easy detangling process. And all of us, we love it. We love it. Our hair soaks it up. It's great for our hair. We love it. And then again, on other days, every other time, not as much now, I'll use these two products. These two products, I have to use it together. But if I have to go with one, I'd probably go with this one because it has a lot more hydration. Also, once in a while, not all the time, I may use a protein treatment. I don't feel like my hair needs it as much, but I'd say maybe every couple months. The reason why I don't like using it a lot is because, by the way, it smells good. It's almost done. The reason why I don't like using it a lot is because it I feel like it repels the styling products. I think maybe I'll use it on an off week when I'm stretching my hair out, maybe doing a light blowout or something. I don't know, but I don't use this all the time, and I feel like my hair is just fine. But if you're looking for a good protein treatment, this is okay. But just note that if you're doing a wash and go, I don't know, it may repel a lot of the styling products that you're using. My daughter is a competitive swimmer. Um, my son is always in the pool, especially during warmer months. And I think rather than the clarifying shampoo that I mentioned, this one, she will use Swimmer's Wellness. I know it's huge, it's a huge tub. And this is by Malibu Sea. This thing is expensive, but worth it. I think I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it is really worth it. And it's 100% vegan, which I love. She's always in the water year round, 6 days a week, 2 hours a day, sometimes more. So, so she uses this, and as you can see, she's halfway through the bottle. And I bought this, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. It's lasted a good while, but she uses this and then follows up with a hydrating shampoo. So if you have any little ones, they're swimming, it's important, it's imperative that you use a swimmer shampoo to get rid of the chlorine and the salt water. Although salt water is a little bit better if you compare the two. To both, you don't want that sitting in your hair for a long time. Very important. And if you have braids, like I did last summer, you want to make sure you follow up with this in case if you do go into the water. Because sometimes we think, oh, we got braids, we can do whatever we want. No, you should still be taking care of your hair. Swimmer shampoo, and then follow up with, well, if you're using braids, follow up with some kind of a leave-in conditioner, which leads me to my next point, by the way. All right, so leave-in conditioners. When it comes to braids, I wasn't able to use like the actual conditioners. I mean, you can, it just takes forever to rinse it out. I got a really good leave-in conditioner that a friend of mine told me about. It's Cantu. The leave-in conditioner is great. I use that when I had my braids, and I really, really love it. I don't have the bottle with me, but I keep some in this little bottle because this is what I was traveling with. So, and I have their leave-in conditioner, so I know. And it smells so good. I love the way it smells. It's like that clean scent, and it didn't break me out or anything like that, which I love. Also, I use Innersense again. I love Innersense. Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner. This is also a really good one. Whether using it for your braids or using it on your hair, I use it on my hair after I finish cleansing and shampooing and conditioning and all of that. I'll use this. The kids also use this as well. So um, here is where we differ. We have 3 different curl types, and 3 different needs, although we can use the same products. Does that make sense? My daughter is more of a type 3 category. I know categories are out, but I still use them because I just use it as a reference point. She's like type 3, like maybe like a 3AB. My son is more like a 3C. He does have slightly looser patterns in spots and slightly tighter patterns in it, but generally he's 3C. I am type 4. It's, if you look at my hair, I have tightly coiled strands. It shrinks about 75%. So this is not even the true length of my hair. If I were to stretch it out, it will be probably past my shoulders, maybe around like right here, give or take. You could see like this is a staple for all of us, the leave-in conditioner, of course. And then we have our curly magic. This is our Uncle Funky's daughter. This is a curl stimulator with aloe vera, nettle, and marshmallow. It's for kinky, curly, and wavy textures. So it's great for all hair types, which I love. It's sort of like a humectant because it kind of draws the moisture from the air onto your hair. It keeps the hair really, really moisturized. You'll notice on humid days, if you put this in, the hair is so sticky because it's drawing in all that added moisture. So it is sort of like a humectant. But I have to layer it with, this is what I go to next. My son and I will use this. Our hair is slightly a little bit more coilier. So after the curl stimulator, we will use this. This is I Create Curl Memory. My daughter, not so much. She doesn't really love this. I find that she needs less product, although she likes using a lot. She likes her hair a little bit more weighted down. So she doesn't want it to get super thick. Her hair is fine, but she likes it worn a certain way. So she will put extra product in there, almost like it looks wet. She likes like that wet look. It's dry, but it's like that wet look. She avoids this for the most part because I think this will weigh her hair down a little bit too much. Follow up with this. I Create Hold. So this is a gel, and this adds a little bit more hold. I definitely need this, and so does my son. He likes his hair a little bit more of a crunch. They both do, but he likes a little bit more of a crunch because it gives him more lasting curls because he plays basketball, so he's always sweaty. He doesn't wash his hair every day per se. He doesn't need to, but given these products, it does allow it to last a little longer. This is optional. Sometimes I know my daughter loves this. I don't use this, but she likes it. It's the Innersense I Create Definition Styling Foam. So she will use this after using the I Create Hold because she likes the added crunch, and my son will also use this as well. I do find that it makes my hair, my curls, like skinnier. So right now there's no spacing, with my hair. It's just kind of like that, and that's it. But if I put this in as that final styling product, it makes it really define I Create Definition. When it comes to hair tools, this is what I like to use. My Felicia Leatherwood. This is a must. We actually have 2. When it comes to sectioning, I like using my rat tail comb. Very important. So I detangle in the shower with my Felicia Leatherwood brush. But then when it comes to sectioning my hair, this is what I use. It is definitely something that I need. This is a staple. To section my hair, I have these clips. You can see. Always have a spray bottle. Very important. Once I get out of the dryer, I'll either follow up with the Olaplex number 7. It's like a bonding oil. I just usually, and it's also heat protectant. So you can use it as a heat protectant, but what I do is I use it afterwards. after I'm done and my hair is kind of slightly damp. Or I use this. This is also by Adwoa. By the way, look, same brand. I guess it is Blue Tansy Treatment Serum. It goes with the conditioner that I like to use. So it's just a squirt and it looks like that. It's not super greasy. Let me show you. Not super greasy, but I do like to put it on my hair afterwards, just to kind of give it a little sheen, lock in that moisture, or the Olaplex. So I usually go between the two. I forgot to mention heat protectant. This is super important. This is Moroccan oil. Kind of, I spray it on and it kind of locks everything in place, and it just feels so good when my hair is done. It gives it a nice little sheen. There is a little bit of a hold, which I love, and that's it. So let me give a whirl. This is like, I guess you'd say day one hair, and this is what it's looking like. I hope you like these products. If you ever give it a try, let me know. I'm curious because, again, I've been getting asked these questions about my hair, and I'm flattered because it's been a labor of love. I've had many ups and downs. It's affected my self-esteem. It's affected just my life in general. So it felt good and it feels good knowing that people are asking me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and let me know if you like this content. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.